thought about it. Instead, he'll bring it right back out for Jameer Nelson. Hook pass. Oh, Ingram read it beautifully. Defense to offense in the dunk.
LeBron James better join the Spurs next season. I can see the Warriors three-peating because the Rockets are adding Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Even if he goes to the Celtics, I don't see them beating the Cavaliers. And honestly, the Warriors are only going to get better. They're coming off a season where they're not going to get worse because they just won the championship. And KD had a lot of scrutiny to go through last season. And now that he's wearing cupcake hats with rings on them, he's not going to have any pressure on him next season. And even the OKC matches are not going to be as pressure-filled because Russell is the MVP now, and it's clear that they're on separate teams. So Klay is going to become more pretty much involved in the offense because they're going to have this whole offseason to bond. And I'm really afraid because I really feel like this could be a bold statement, but I could see Steph, Klay, and Kevin Durant all averaging 30 points next season. And that's not even crazy because they could all play at least 35 to 40 minutes a game. And if their bench gets worse, if they lose Andre Iguodala or Sean Livingston, they're going to have to step up because I don't see Patrick McCaw being a huge part of the offense next season. So let's stop talking about the Warriors. If you have noticed, this game picked up in the second half because my Elgato was laggy in the first half. And I didn't want to just skip over this game because I want to show some respect. Andrew Wiggins was playing a heck of a game, and so was Karl Anthony Towns. Drew Holiday gets the ball right here, and he's going to knock down this three-pointer coming off the screen. And it cuts our lead down to 9 points. Brandon Ingram, it continues to show his potential as he's going to knock down this three-pointer off the assist from Lonzo Ball. And Lonzo is clearly the best passer on the team. Brandon is extremely efficient in this game with his shooting. I guess the biggest problem, besides obviously our week 5, is who's the best player on this team? Is Lonzo? Is Brandon Ingram? Is D'Angelo Russell? Of course, I'm not going to trade D'Angelo in this rebuild, as I guess that would be the first major difference in my rebuild than real life, because I am a huge fan of D'Angelo and I'm going to follow him around. I'll probably buy his jersey. Grayson Allen knocks down this three-pointer, and I'll probably get his Nets jersey because he's going to be a really good player, I hope. And even Magic Johnson said that he believes he's going to be an all-star, but I think Magic Johnson believes in Lonzo Ball a little bit too much. He's talking about him hanging from the rafters, and he hasn't even played a game yet. So I really hope Magic Johnson sees the right things in Lonzo Ball. Of course, who am I to question Magic, because he's a great player and an all-time great. But if Lonzo turns out to be a bust, it could really look bad on Magic Johnson. Grayson Allen knocked down 2 three-pointers and then a layup. He had 8 straight points for us. The fourth quarter is now started, and I'll let you guys watch it. We're up 7. D'Angelo has it, and he's guarded by Ricky Rubio. He gives it to Larry Nance, swings into the corner. Nick Young knocks down the 3, and we're up 10.
As we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Towns, the screen. The drive by Rubio. Towns, wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Here's Young, and the jam by Nick Young.
Boy, he got up with much ease.
Timberwolves shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. That one drops for him.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah,
and Levine, here we go. An snap after coming off the pick.
Really just a come-off assist.
On the free throw, no good. Back to Allen. Shot to stop the drought, and Randall throws it down.
There's your bully ball use.
In Levine, here we go, and that's off the glass and in.
Also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Puts it up from 17, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And you have to love whenever Dunn's quick.
Dunn kicks to Towns, and a wide open look here for Wiggins, and the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Ball, drops in the tray. And Dunn kicks to Towns. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Kick out to Levine. Towns the screen. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got 33.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Some dishes to Russell. In the corner, it's Ingram. Here's Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the passing of Ingram. I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball.
And the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Towns.
And they'll be counting on
in this day and age. I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Clarkson with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. There's the dish to Russell.
Well, he never seems to get rattled. He's got a very calm step.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn the clock.
There's a screen. Russell kicks to Ingram. Here's Clarkson. And it's the Lakers from deep.
You know, Clarkson really working on his right.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects!
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order.
So many things to say. The first one was I had no doubt Jordan Clarkson was going to knock down that three-pointer. Lonzo had already really taken the momentum in Staples Center when he knocked down his transition three. And that's really where we excel, where we're the best, one of the best in the NBA is in transition. But it's because we're a really young team, we like to push the ball and we run. And that's where Lonzo is really going to help us, is finding teammates like Brandon Ingram and Larry Nance and Julius Randle in transition. But once Lonzo had knocked down back-to-back threes, and then D'Angelo knocked down his in the corner, we were up 3 points, and we only really needed to score one more time to ice the game. And instead of running ISO, we actually ran a play where Ingram was able to draw a defender and kick out to JC, and he had plenty of time to square that up, and he drilled it. We're up 5. Ricky Rubio breaks off the front of the rim. Julius cleans the board, and I tried to dribble it out, but they still fouled Lonzo. He's able to knock down so many clutch free throws, as he's a good free throw shooter. And we're able to win by 7. I always hear in interviews about how Luke Walton wants us to be a really good transition team, and that's why we drafted Lonzo. And it's really weird about how reports came out about how Lonzo Ball was fatigued in workouts, and it makes me think that they were worried that the Celtics were going to draft him, but then they traded the pick to the Sixers, so that I guess relieved all of Magic's stress. Jordan Clarkson had 22 points in the first half, and he only knocked down that three-pointer at the end of the game that iced it, and that really shows the maturity that Jordan Clarkson has, as he was able to show his composure as one of the older players of our young core on the team. Go ahead and like and subscribe and comment. We had 12 turnovers in this game, and we've got the Spurs up next.